Hello and welcome. Right, I have set him going on the liming. We need to quickly grab the cedar stroke planter. I always struggle to sort of think, what is that really? What is it? Because it sort of does both. So right, yeah, always confuses me. It always goes and moves you like the opposite side of the map. Right, so let's set you going quickly. And yeah, with are we on the right thing? Yes, we are. First. Right, so then we need to go over there. We've got an awful lot of work to do. We have. I think I had a couple of thoughts. We are going to need this. So I think, to be honest, I think it's. Oh no, we don't need this particular thing. We need the V grab. That beaut that it is. It is absolutely fantastic. I'm going to go into a time lapse. It seems to be monster time lapses, but there's a lot of work to do. There is, so that is the point actually. Oh, we've not let go of it. I was going to say that I was thinking about weeds. Yeah, there's going to be weeds, aren't there? Really? In fact, no, we haven't. No, we're still in September. We were going to go. Ooh. Oh, it's gone and done that stupid thing. It was going to go wrong anyway. Yeah. You don't know what it is about Gorseplay recently. You set them going, and if they're not in the right place, they do a weird thing where they just go like wrong. Really ridiculous. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Yeah, I don't know what it is. Then usually they can just veer off. Once they can do that, they really just do go crazy. Yeah, it's quite decent headlands on this, as in like where there's a bit of space around the edge. I do remember on Calmsden before, I think it was sort of like, yeah, when I first did it, there was like excess crop around the edge, but you can see there's quite good like little spaces where it's not really in the field quite right. Now then, where is? Oh, I know where it is. I do. Yeah. Right, let's grab this. And in fact, let's follow that. No, we're not going to actually just think about it. Yeah, chicken food. I'm thinking, do I need it? Do I need that as well? Or do we just... Yeah, there's quite a few tests we've got to do before we do go into that time lapse. Yeah, there's... oh, we have got some water in it, thank goodness. Yeah, there's a lot of bales to grab. We could really do with the trailer, so I think we're going to try to offload the chicken food as well, rather than me do it. I think it'd be much quicker to offload that. I was trying to not, but I think it would be a really... There's an awful lot of bales that we need to stick into the Matana. Yeah, and also the Nikki, I don't know what my reasoning was on that. Why I put the I do actually know. It's just come to me. Yeah, I was thinking about it looking like a normal like silo really. Right, let's go grab that chicken food. See if we can grab that. I'm going to there's a lot of bales to do, so I am literally going to say my words. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. I did some issues with my pads, and it appears it's now from last session where I could use this and use the X and the Y. All of a sudden I can't grab it. It's using the side panel for everything, which is something which is very inconvenient because you can't get to everything quick enough. So I only use it for like additional things like indicators, because I always find it difficult to do, but I'm gonna have to have a muck around with this because I can't do my job properly if my gamepad's not working. That is a little bit odd, it really is. So I'm going to be back in a few minutes when I've sorted this out. See you shortly. Right, the show must go on. Yeah, we're going to have to do it a different way. Well, I'm going to set the alarm, and I forgot I'd not scanned this, so we're going to do the important things. Really, as I said before, really, with the bales, I suppose I could this time make it easy on myself. Yeah, sometimes when in Rome, or when things go wrong, sometimes you've got to like do things a little bit different. Yeah, so luckily seeding doesn't really matter that much about the precision farming, or we would be in, oh of course it is field 15, that is the cow pasture, isn't it? I was going to say, I was looking at the blue number. Right, let's get this scanned, and then I'm going to set the if you were wondering, if those eagle-eyed amongst you were wondering how come I'd never been on field 2 and I got a 36 metre course, the first session I actually did all the 36 metre courses. I just literally sat on one field and I did all of them for all of the fields, which is something you never used to be able to do with course, so that you can now. You have been able to for a long while, so yeah, I just did that. For those who did notice, I know it would be only be really someone who course play user or something like that where you'd think, you've not been on that field before, how come you've got the courses? That's it. Yeah, because this is a different computer to the one that I did have originally when I did have Calmsden, or I might actually have had the courses left from the first time. I also remembered, I was saying, where were my fields? Well, actually, I do like going near the shop. I do remember now. I had 9. I think we had the big field 13 in the end. Yeah, I used to like, and I think I had 14. I had this 9, 13, 14, and 10 for the grass fields. We did at one point have these ones here, but we relinquished them, sold them to get field 10, because it was well, it's not that much bigger than 4 really, but it is a lot more. It's if you look at the stats, it doesn't look a lot bigger. It's 3.10, and that's only 1.87. To me, that looks almost the same size, but it's not. It's like, yeah, that's like 2/3 of that, if that. So it's really strange that, yeah, it's almost like both of those together, really. Yeah, it is. No, it is. It's about, I just suppose, no. I suppose if I do look at that, if I try and squeeze that into that, with that strange shape, they're a little bit wider, so I suppose, yeah, it does look about right now. Just didn't look okay to me. Right, I send them back. Did I miss anything? I think I missed. Did I miss a corner? Why is that so weird colour? Is it because I've got that thing up? Strange. It is, right. Let's I think, well, I said that, have I made 36 for this one? 6, is it 6? It is, you were right. Yeah, 6, 36 meter, clear, load, activate. Right, now we're ready to rock and roll. Right. Oh, no, don't ever leave them with that on the front. No, they'll scan the field as well, as I found to my horror. Even if you've scanned it already, if you leave that on the front, Courseplay will willingly, and strangely enough, oh no, it's crisscrossing out. It didn't look like it had actually been done. So we're just going to finish this field off as well. But we definitely don't want that on. Yeah, it's caught me out a few times, that has. Right, let's go grab the plant and we'll finish this off. I hate corners like that. Yeah, so they always do that with the boxes and make it, yeah, like the unreality comes in when they do that. I am surprised, actually, very nicely surprised, that we had enough seeds to do this, because wheat, well, I suppose if this had been one of the bigger fields, Are these bits like those others that on the other field where you can't? Yeah, they are. Ever so strange. Yeah, there's little bits on the field that are just, and it is going over it. There's nothing wrong with the field. It's just like strange. And yet, so I suppose they're too small, because we all know there are little bits on the field that really do sort of like show that anyway. So it's not the end of the world. It just surprises me a bit, really. I can't remember that on Calmsden the first time round. I suppose I've had this planter on lots of maps though, and it's not had any issues. I was just thinking that if you think about the map as a mod, because it is a mod, maybe some of the, I mean, it is true, I've said this a few times about the modders, obviously in FS19, I'm sure they never had to keep doing their mods, but they're having to update the mod desk value. I know to a non-modder that might sound a weird thing, but you have to go inside the mod and declare it to be updated to the next set of rules that Giant. Oh, now that did actually do that one. Yeah, it's I did look. I really did want to do a mod myself, even if that just meant like mucking around with someone else's mod just to get a grip on what I'm doing, and I crashed and burned. And I don't think I was in the right place. I think I need to be at my best, and like with work and all the rest of it. Because yeah, I have long days at work, and I'm not complaining. It's just for an old man like me. I feel it a bit. Yeah, I really could be doing with slowing down. My last job was a 4-day week, but yeah, it was not meant to be. Right, let's grab that. Oh no, we can't grab the front. Beautiful cedar it is. I wonder if it's the fact that it's got the roller on it. I'm just wondering. The only thing I can think of is that Calmsden is probably not. It's a little bit old, but I don't know that should really. It's just that's the only thing I can think of that is a little bit different. So we have planted all of our fields. The only thing we've not done, which I would have liked to do, which I suppose. Now the grass is a very. Now this is the big guy. I think we can cope with the plough on the front, and we can run that across. I think we should do that grass bit. Are we gonna? What I'm thinking of is if we do that. I did put it here. I thought I had. Let's just let go of that for a minute, because it's going to be a bit difficult to grab that to the back of there with its shape. Yeah, I think we'll get that ploughed and replanted as well. And I think what I'm going to do is, it is true, I'd have to totally remap and waste hours on trying to get my. I did start. I downloaded a piece of software that could have done, but the Steam can do it itself, where you'll actually map it to a button. But I just need to basically go into. It's going to take me a good couple of hours to do that and to use the Steam input method. Obviously I'm recording now, so am I going to do that? I am not at all. Now then, I think the best way in is something as long as this. Yeah, Calmsden wasn't really. It is a strange map, really, because Calmsden. And I'm not. That's not me having a go at. What I'm trying to say is, it's very clattery. It really is. There's not many places that are long for something long like this. Yeah, look at that. I suppose. No. Where there's a will, there's a way. I think Oxygen David is that sort of thinking that people should think things through. He's made it possible. Though a little tricky. Yeah, we can do that. We can if we think it through laterally. Now let's change that while we've got a minute to grass, because grass is one of those things. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't take much seeds to do. I'm trying to think, can I get through there? No, we've done this now. I like a challenge. Good job. Yeah, that was a little bit, that went a bit weird then. Larry driver at the helm. Oh, now this is going to be a bit tight. It's not helping because I've got the plough on the front. Oh, right, okay. It's not, actually, that is true. So, let's drop that down a little bit. Also, mind you, know, I did need it zoomed out because I've got to like look at the back. Yeah, I'm going to have to like straighten up again. I can do it. I can see that Oxygen David has given you ways to do it like he has in the farmyard. Now then, this is... I think I'm going to have to go a lot further back than you think. Right, now then, we need to, yeah, if you look carefully at this, there is no... There'll be no nitrogen on that. Ugh, why has that got like a pat? Oh, I must have missed a bit. I must have not scanned that bit there. Yeah, the nitrogen's terrible. Yeah, I didn't do that one, so we do need to do that. It's probably, when you consider your crops, it's probably the single most important thing that you've got to do, like to make sure everything. I would say that, yeah, weeds are growing. We've got our big, the burr-tailed, so. Let's grab that scanner and just grab that weird bit that I've missed. I don't mind little tiny bits, but that's a little bit strange, that bit. It's, yeah, like a whole section that somehow got missed. Yeah, this is a brand new, fresh Calmsden as well. I mean, as in like... I didn't think I was going to come back, but I've been thinking for a few months. Oh, that is weird. No, it really is just a... No, I didn't want to do the sampling unit. I just wanted to see if I could get it to go green once we'd got it scanned. Smashing. Yeah, so I'm trying to think what I'm going to do. I think what we're going to do is we'll lease a square bale. Oh, it's true actually. I could leave the bales. They're not. What I was hoping to do. I did say I was going to go no holes barred, but sometimes, as in real life, things don't always work out to plan. Well, we'll just put that down to that. And obviously, I've got to remap all of my buttons, and I will do that. Now we're going to have to use, let's stick that somewhere nice, like on the edge, and there's a bit of fertilizer in there. We're going to have to use some of our fertilizer, which we've got a little bit in there, but I don't mind if we've got any here. That's the only trouble with selling on the hour. You've got a little bit of chance of having some now because it's nearly the end of the hour, but like on the hour it'll sell everything we've got, so you don't usually get a lot, but we're probably in the best possible position to actually get some right now. Also, we've got 2 sets of this. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. Wow. Okay. Well, good job it's not one of the massive fields. I really do like this tractor. Its steering is amazing. It's got, you can see it's individual. It's a bit like a telehandler. Absolutely amazing to steer. That's one of the things I love about it. Right, so then first, and we are going to, I think we'll have the shop deliver. I know I said I wasn't going to, but this is a bit of a special. This is written, no, we're going to leave them, aren't we, said. I think what we'll do is we'll do that field instead. Yeah, we'll do that. It's going to mean our earnings are less. I wanted to like hit the, we would have really ramped through if I'd have carried on in the way that I wanted to, and I just wanted to really earn an absolute fortune over the winter, and I knew I could do it. I was just trying to go no holds barred, but sometimes, like in real life, things stop you, and it has. So we're just going to like roll with the blows, as the saying goes. Right, let's stick that back on. But we are going to at least plant this field so that next year that is going to be like ready to rock and roll. Now that this is no, it's not. No, I've got a way of getting through. I did notice. I don't know if you looked, but all of the bales tend to be like in the other field. It's even better. Let me just show you. I'm beginning to use this an awful lot to actually sort of scan the fields. Look at that. There's a massive chunk of them right in the middle there. I suppose there aren't that. Oh, there are 60 odd. We said but what I mean is they're actually quite close to that. If I got the V-Grab working somehow, then it wouldn't take us that long to actually do. Look at that field. Now that is the point. Yeah, how are you going to do that without? You need to grab the bales, right? Well, I know one thing we can do. Yeah, we can. I can use the big back handler, can't I? Yeah, I didn't want to, but we've seen me using the V-Grab a lot, and I will be using the V-Grab a lot again. But at this minute, something's gone wrong. Every single time I'm recording, my wife always manages to catch me. Right, we really, even if we shift, oh no, we need to do this first. It's true, this is dependent on that. It is true. I've always said that about the problems that you get in the game. You don't sort of really think about it. It's weird. I got I'm not going to talk about. Well, no, it's a Logitech side panel. I've got a Logitech controller because they are built. Well, I went on forums because I was sick and tired of getting through Xbox 360. Xbox? No, they're not 360. Xbox controllers. The mic switches go because obviously the amount of hours. I've tried quite a lot of the reputable brands. It's not that they're rubbish. They do last. I'll probably get a year out of one. So £35 for a year is not bad really for someone who's on it for many hours. But I was thinking, there's got to be some. I remember many years ago, I got a controller. It was a Tech Sun. It was a Chinese controller, cheap controller. It was about $9.99, and I never thought anything of it at the time. That controller, although I wasn't on it like I am now, it had some hammer. Yeah, when I say hammer, I don't abuse things. I do try to use them properly. I don't force them or anything like that. Now, where did we stick the big bag hammer? It was around here somewhere. I think it was, yeah, it's there, I see it. Yeah, so we're going to shift things around with this. Now, have we still got strap support, or has that gone to... No, that isn't working. Yeah, so some of the controls have gone, and it's the Cytec has got. I mean, the Cytec has always had lots of yeah, it was originally the Cytec side panel. Then it became the Logitech. So really, yeah, I'll call it. It's a Logitech bought it out. It is fantastic, and they don't half-take some hammer. Never got on with the steering wheel. I think I used it once. It's good. I'm not like knocking it. Now, do we need? Yeah, let's shut these. Yeah, for anybody, I was thinking. I know there's a lot of purists who. It won't. Right. So I tried to program it that if you press the trigger and forwards, it will run, but it doesn't. You've just got to. Yeah, I can only press forwards, so I'm going to need to sort that out as well. So I'm not going to try to grab all of these with a big bag hand. I'm just going to grab them off the field that we're going to tear to pieces, and we'll get this lot done next year. It's a shame because what I was going to do was the digestate from this, which we now don't need to go so many waters. But yeah, keep trying to run. Yeah, it stops me dead. Yeah, this works so well with a production shed. This is on Let's Plays that I haven't got much cash or much space. This and the production shed are such a team that they work so well. You can do the digestate. So the secret weapon of the Emmentaler, in my personal opinion, is its ability to have digestate up to half of the grass, chaff the same. It's a stupendous ability of it that really gives it one of the best mods in the game. I don't apologise for using. I know it. Yeah, I think Marty's old school, and he's not. No, I'm not going to make a judgment on that. But I mean, obviously, Fairhead, I'm using like no mod hub mod, so he must have felt quite strongly about that type of thing. But then again, I suppose it wouldn't be a challenge if I could get the fertiliser, even the production shed on the Omatana. I could earn a fortune on any map. I can. So I mean, I do understand. Somebody saying if they want to set me a challenge, that would really be the way to go. Oh, I keep doing it. I keep pressing the run button and it doesn't work. It's ever so weird when you know your brain's wired for this. Right, let's go and shift those bales out of the way. And then what this session was more about me going through the winter than anything else. You know, to realise, I thought, why have you got it's amazing on most Let's Plays, obviously you've got a baler that you need the silage additive. I was thinking, why have you got the silage additive for the ARM team baler? It doesn't do it. It's true, I have no idea. Yeah, so you could still, if you did the 2 metre, now obviously the CSZ pack have now enabled this to have the 2 metre thing, so you could, I mean, you can grab 2 at a time. We're just going to quickly grab this little lot. Yeah, you can do sideways, like you stick them together end to end, and you could get 2. I don't think you could do any more than that. That's what I've been doing recently, is just grabbing 2 like that. If I'm using a big backhander, but I'm using the big backhander more for lifting stuff. It's such a good thing, but I'm trying to move away from it from baling. You know, where we use that proper, like the V-grab. Yeah, that's my. Got to find one yet. For round bales, that's what I got those double grabs for, the ones I showed last session, which are, yeah, because I want to have a test with these. I'll show you. And it's this one. It is in bale loaders, like the Schmetterling, but I was wanting to try. That's why I've got like about four or five of them in. I've got this one, that one, that one, that one. Some of them have got hydraulic sort of like bits and bobs, yeah, and this bale fork here by Valek. Some of them very reasonable. Now I think that one, I'm sure that's got a bit of, no, it's not, it's just plain. So you just, I think it's a 3-point, so it literally just lowers to the ground and lifts them up, just the same as the Schmetterling, only I think a little bit easier. Right, okay, I did think that would be the case. How well did we do? Oh, wow. Now then, have we got any? Yeah, we really need to pop and get some, but we might. Oh, we've got 4 minutes. 4 minutes to get to that, to see if it's actually made any more fertiliser in those few minutes, just enough to get us to do, to get that done. So we're against the clock. Yeah, bearing in mind a few minutes ago we took the. It does make it quite quickly though. I mean, as in like a few 100 litres. It's not like going to have made us tons, but it's. Oh, wow, still a bit lumpy. Oh, no, you're out of luck. Well, a bit like I've always said, if you've not got it, have we not got? No, we used it, didn't we? We used the 5 tons, and these are big fields. You can't expect like a 5-ton thing to like go that far. Yeah, you can't, not really. Right, okay, it is what it is, it's true. Okay, so we've not quite done the fertiliser on that field quite right, but we've done like 75%. Yeah, I mean, yeah, actually, I suppose when you look at that, there's the end bits of that are missing just the same. That's the only field that's sort of done absolutely perfectly. So I don't think perfection is not something that you are frequently get, is it really? So imperfect people tend to do things imperfectly, but I don't think that's bad. It could be an awful lot worse, really. Let's grab there. Stick that away as well. And that's what I was saying. This doesn't have a secret ability, a super ability with fertilising, only with liming. Yeah, it is amazing. Yeah, thankfully we did fill the thing with herbicide, so I think we should. Have we got any with now? I think this can have narrows. I'm sure it can. I also think the other Fent can too. Right, let's. I keep pressing run. What should be run, and it's not working. It's annoying, but yeah, as it is, like that saying, goes, the show must go on. It is true. Right, I'm going to time lapse this though, because we've got to like plough this and maybe do a bit of smoothing. I'm not sure whether it doesn't look too terrible, but I think we're going to have to like do the smoothing trick where you just like put it on and just, yeah, like basically do have a go at it. So there aren't that, luckily there aren't. This is the one that didn't have a lot of bales, so okay. Yeah, the gap was a bit big, right? I'm saying my words. Yeah, we've still got to rip this up, and yeah, when the yeah, and I was explaining, wasn't I? Yeah, it is true. I really wanted to rip through this, but yeah, that is true to life. Things go wrong on farms. Someone gets ill, or so we're just going to put it down to that. Something has happened on the farm, and life has stepped in as it does, and we can't do what we should do, where we wanted to go for such a monstrous, stupendous like finish, which I did want to do, really. Right, I think though there is one thing we could do. We could grab the car and make this a little easier on ourselves, couldn't we, really? There's no real need that we can't actually do that, so let's grab that. Yeah, now I can get up here. Yeah, so I don't know why I did the silage outset, but it is true also, you never know what's going to come in the sales. We could get a quick bale or something like that come in the sales, and I think, although really, it is, as I keep saying, the quick bale is the enemy of the Omatana and the production shed. It is, it's strange, but you don't need a wrapper. You've got to have one of these plain ones that can do grass bales, so really, the arm team one is the one. I keep saying this, and I often forget, because obviously you go for a wrapper, and then yeah, it's because normally that would be the way you would go, but and again I do like to try to go for things in the sales quite a lot, so now I normally do 2 at a time, but this doesn't look right. I don't do them sideways like that. How do I normally do this? It's weird. I've got like a mental aberration. Yeah, because you can't do too high anymore, but I know I do them side by side. I think I've been doing, it's rounds I do like that, of course it is. Yeah, so I've never done the squares like this with the big back handler, so I have been being good. I've been trying to, I probably normally go for the tool bale, which is my normal weapon of choice for this, but I love the V-grab. Ever since that time I used it on Ravenport, I've been thinking if I get a chance again to do like square bales, I'm going to use the V-grab. It's beautiful. And then of course my config's gone wrong on my gamepad, and now I can't do it. Yeah, I don't know what yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to keep looking. I'm not going to waste any time. Yeah, we'll sort it out. Just get this field done. I really want to get this. Yeah, I would like to get this ripped up and seeded, really, but it's weird. It is ever so strange. I've got a bit of an OCD brain where I like to get things right. I've always been like that. Yeah, I suppose a lot of it comes from my grandma was a teacher, and she always taught spelling, and I always loved spelling. Always like to get things right like that, and it's sort of I do drive myself really because of that. I always have to. Now what you could sort of, thinking about this, it might look a little bit odd, but you could do sideways, half and half. That would work equally well. Just a different form factor. You just got to get used to the different form factor. And I know it looks a bit odd when you do this. Yeah, I do a trick with the round bales, a similar one, so I could do the same with the square, because obviously things like this look a bit queer. One thing, as I realise as a content creator, is part of the being a content creator is actually trying to make the game look like it would be real, which means I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, because there are a lot of people who watch content. Now, the one thing I would like to do as well is just to see, I'll do it one. Yeah, I'll do one to test that. Now then we should be able to push that bale down. Yeah, and then I'll show you what I mean. What I was yeah, I still haven't remembered. I looked in editing at that comment I made, and I thought, what was I going on about? I was going to say something, and then I totally forgot. Yeah, so what I'm... Oh, that's typical. We've got 2 bales left. Right, no we haven't. Right, let's grab this last one. I shall show you on the other field. Yeah, to try to make things look real, if you were going to go for... Yeah, I can show you really on the one bale. What I do with the round bales is I'll obviously not grab them like this, but I'll grab the first one like that and then I'll drop it next to the other one and then I'll go in the middle. That way it doesn't look odd to your eyes, because obviously if you do what I did just a minute ago where it's half in and half out, it looks odd, and in real life physics wouldn't allow that to happen. It would... Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.